Hey everyone, we've rolled out some really big changes to the NavLive Portal as part of our 2.0 release. So let's go through some of these now. The first thing you'll notice is a radically different front-end design. So we've made some quite significant changes to just how you view and manage and work with all your data. We're still grouping scans into different projects, but what you can do now is click into any one of those projects. Let's take this commercial one. And now any scans that are within that project, you can see listed down this left-hand side here. So you can very easily and quickly navigate between multiple scans just by clicking on this left-hand menu. So these tabs along the top are floor plans, site view, which I'll get to in just a moment, the 3D point cloud, images, control points, properties, and the export. So floor plans work just like they always have done, where we take a 2D slice at 1.4 meters in height and give you a top-down floor plan. And you'll also get side-on elevations of the entire building that was scanned as well, along with sections that look through the building. The 3D point cloud is where you can view the 3D model of that building, and you can zoom in and out and you can navigate around it. You can use the bounding box here to look through the building and slice it in different ways where you can kind of see through different elements of the scan. And one cool new feature that we've rolled out as part of this, we call it point cloud denoising. That is where if I click the wand button up here, the point cloud will reprocess in real time and you'll get basically a much cleaner, sharper image of that point cloud, which is going to remove a lot of the noise and clutter and make it much clearer to see where all of the line detail is of the walls and the joints and everything. So if I zoom in really close on this detail of the building here, this is the standard point cloud without any denoising. If I press the denoising button, those wall details are now so much clearer and obvious where to draw from. Here it is again with point cloud denoising off, and here it is on again. Off, on. So this is really going to help you improve the accuracy of your drawings and get that absolute precision that's so important when you're drawing up your floor plans. The images tab is still here where you can view all images that were captured during the scan process. Our control points interface is here where you can upload a control point file if you're working with control points on your scan. You can view all of the properties of every scan here. You can see the name, when it was recorded, the size of the scan, how long the path was that was walked during the scan, and how long it's taken, along with an estimate of roughly how many meter squareage was captured. And of course, you can export the scan here, and we've tidied this up a little bit as well. This is where you can get your floor plans as DXF and PDF files. This is where you can download point cloud files, all of the images, and any building schedules that were captured during the original scan, and then import it into Revit or SketchUp or Trimble or whatever software you're using. Okay, let's talk about site view. This is a really amazing new feature that we've rolled out inside the NavLive Portal, and this works for any new scans, but it also works for your old scan data as well. This is where you basically get three different views of the scan. You can see a top-down 2D floor plan here with the green line that indicates the path that was walked, and then a series of dots, and each one of these dots represents a photo that the scanner has captured automatically during the scan. What you can do is zoom in on any of these dots, and if you click here, the image here on the right hand side will change to whatever the camera saw at that moment in time. If I click on that image, I can see what the left hand camera saw, the central camera, and the right camera. But also what's extremely useful is you then get a first person view of the point cloud in that exact location as well. So you can see this column here is lining up with this column here. And it's not static. This is actually something I can click and drag and move around. And I'm also able to use the arrow keys here to sort of re-walk that scan. I can follow along the original scan path and really get a clear understanding of what that building looked like during the original scan, even if I wasn't there. This is a really useful tool that's going to make sure the drawing details are really accurate. And you can customize this view quite easily. I've currently got the top-down floor plan on the left here at the top, underneath that the point cloud, and then my camera view on the right. But if I would rather see the point cloud here, I can just change the drop down here. I can say show me the point cloud, and then this view will change to what the point cloud could see. And you can click and drag and move around just like before. Quick point to note that if I click on the enlarge button here on the root view, which is the top-down floor plan, this is where I've got access to all of the standard measuring tools that we've had in the portal for a long time. So I can come here, and if I would just want to measure like the length of a wall, I can just click here, for example, all the way over to this wall here, and it will return a measurement in meters. And then we also have the area measurement tool, And this is where you can click on multiple points here to get an understanding of just how big that area is in the scan. And this is also where you can see all of the building schedule details, such as the window details that have been captured here in this scan. So that's site view, and we think this is going to make a really big improvement to how you can actually draw and reference scan data, whether you were the person doing the scan in the first place, or if you're just someone working with scan data afterwards. A few other updates to mention as part of this 2.0 release. We've made some improvements to the floor plan quality. So these floor plans should be even better quality than they were before. We've made the scan uploads much faster. What we do now is handle even more of the processing in the portal. So that means it takes less time to get the data off your device and into the cloud. We've improved the point cloud colorization. So it now should be noticeably improved color accuracy across your 3D point clouds. You should find that the scanner works better in really bright sunlight. And we've also introduced face blurring, which is going to blur the faces of anybody who walks in front of the scanner and has their photo captured by the scanner during the scan process. There are also a few bug resolutions to talk about, such as we've prevented an issue with PDF downloads of custom slices. We fixed an incorrect control point alignment issue that was coming up with a few scans. And we've also rolled out some improvements that will make the start-stop process even quicker than it was before. So there you have it, a quick overview of some of the features that are available in NavLive as part of this 2.0 release. We are really excited to hear your thoughts and feedback on this. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, we would love to hear from you. Please just send us an email at customersupport@navlive.ai and a member of the team will get back to you.